See if we get anybody in the stream now. I realize it's 5 o'clock on, or 5:30 on Sunday, or Friday. 5:45. Share that out. Two thumbs up. Amanda, how you doing? Hey, Sharina. Thomas, how you doing? Alicia, good to see all of you tonight. Still, glad to have each and every one of you here tonight. Had a little bit of time to kill. Want to do something a little bit productive, so I decided to do the first live of 2022 right now. Especially since my wife is home and she's on baby duty at the moment. Doing great. But tonight's going to be a little bit productive too. Some of you know what I've taken up. Yes, the Eternal family is strong. Share it out if you can. Ugly Dog's in here too. I like that. Welcome everybody. Today we're going to be talking just a little bit in general, see how everybody's doing. My plans for the great Pond Predator Nation channel. Some upcoming things we've got happening. Collaborations, lives. Richard, how you doing, buddy? Long time no see. 7 people in the house this evening. I'm loving it. Guys, most of you are probably part of the Eternal Anglers family, but if you're not, go check them out, man. Awesome fishing apparel company. We've got, well, I had some stuff sitting over here. I got one sitting up there. I'll get it, man. We've got some of the most killer fishing apparel out there: shirts, hats, beanies, gloves, keychains, bait binders, net gaiters, you name it, Eternal has it. Matter of fact, yep. Here's an Eternal Anglers net gaiter right here. I hate when people come in. Call when you're doing something. I appreciate it, Sunfish. Nice Eternal Angler swag. Check them out. Lots of cool stuff. But today we're doing something productive too. For all you guys know, last year I started something where I was trying to do at least one thing new every single month. Whether it be fishing with new baits, trying new fishing locations. Yes, we are currently accepting pro staff applications. Feel free to reach out at the link that Chris dropped right there, which reminds me, I'm going to put some more mods in here. Reach out. We're a big, happy family here. We want to help each other succeed. Well, I guess it's going to let me. Steel's in there. Some of you should have some wrenches now. I appreciate it, Thomas. Yep, I'm always on the hunt for new members. So if you think you fit the bill, feel free to go ahead and go there and fill out an application. Still, you've been blue from the start. But today, again, keeping us the lines of doing something new. And as of Christmas, I actually started, thanks to the missus and a few others. But today, we're going to do a little bit of painting. You'll see the very first lure that I painted right here, the Pond Predator Fire Tiger. I got an upcoming video on this one. Some of the other ones I painted, one that I'm actually going to do a couple of because, coincidentally, somebody's requested it. But here's another one. What should the name of this one be, guys? But I think it's pretty slick. This is probably the fourth one I painted. So I'm going to prep up a couple of baits here and just do a little bit of painting. I'll show you guys, and you guys can do some, give me some insight. Amanda, it's funny you said that. There's going to be a pink one. There'll be a purple one too. Thanks, Richard. And what's better is I'm going to catch something on it, since JV can't seem to catch anything on a pink bait besides that Mepps. So what's everybody been up to? And who's been fishing? Well, Thomas, that's a good thing to, questioning right there, I guess. Before I even started contemplating wanting to paint baits, I literally watched tons and tons and tons and tons of fishing or painting videos on YouTube. Also, there are tons of groups there on Facebook too. There's a lot of great people out there who can give you some tips and tricks, and you can learn a lot too. So the biggest part would be just getting in there, taking that first initial step, and just start painting. Have fun with it. That's what I'm doing. Yes, they do, Sunfish. Yes, they do. Oh, what's Serena saying? You and me both. Let me tell you something, guys. My wife started a new job, same company, but different position this week. So she got a new schedule. So when she came on Monday, I decided I was going to go out for a little bit. Now, mind you, we've had snow literally at least once a week for the last 2 weeks. First time was about 11 inches. Next time was about 4 or 5. We actually got another 3 inches last night. So I started to hit some close spots. The only spot that I could find with any open water period in it was at the golf course. And it was literally about a 7-foot by 12-foot area right below a waterfall. So beggars can't be choosers. I froze my butt off, but still had fun. Again, fishing's not always about catching. It's about getting out there and enjoying the experience. Chartreuse and black work too? No way. Alicia, you need to go check that one out. Oh yes, we've got gear reviews coming too. I've got one that's getting ready to launch next week. You may be able to see one of them right here. Nope. Look at this right here. This right here is the Nico Magma Hellgrammite. You guys know I love Hellgrammites. So that's a new color. Also, and you actually saw a video on it, the one I dropped last week, on the Chartreuse Hellgrammite. And there's actually leeches in the Magma and Chartreuse color too. Hey, whatever floats your boat, Sharina. No power to you there. But I've got some rod reviews coming. We've got some other gears from like Eternal Anglers that I've done some reviews on. Some other baits. And basically all this painting stuff too. So let's just start priming up a little bit now. I'm going to do 2 at once here. So what would you guys like to see me paint in the future? Or attempt. I'm willing to attempt anything. Amanda, I think we've already established that the pink is incoming. Shad, yeah, we can do shad. Here's kind of a first attempt one of a chartreuse and black shad. That's something I've started doing when I can't sleep. I start painting and I come up with some wild stuff. Like here's another. I still got to finish this one off. And then there's another rendition of a bass. But probably my all-time favorite is the one we're going to be painting some tonight. Well, it's okay, Sharina. We will educate you in the ways. Perch or trout colors. Yeah, we can do that. So these are the two that we're going to be painting up right off the bat right now. 7 people. Sunfish King, I'll tell you what. I'm still learning at this. I'm by far no means a pro or anything like that. I'm as green as they can be, but I'm trying to learn, so I'm gonna attempt anything and everything that I can. But we're gonna do another square bill. Nice little rattlers in it, a little 2.5-inch square bill, and a little medium diver right here. Sure, if you got ideas, send them to me. Black, silver, the streak of red, that could work. Alicia, I'd probably paint you a Dirty Bird red one. I'm going to start out with my base coat being primer coat, some Createx opaque white. Kentucky Redneck Outdoors, how you doing? You know what's funny is I literally the square bill does about 2 to 3 foot, and the shallow or medium, it's a shallow medium diver, it'll go down to 5. You know, I might kind of turn y'all down a little bit. So that way you can see some of it. Just one second, guys. I've got like a temporary paint station set up right here. So you know, I share this room actually with my wife. It's actually considered her closet too. All right, just like that. Crawfish is something I'm actually going to attempt to start doing here this week. I got a few stencils on it, so I'm going to try to do that as well. Got 6 people in here. 9 likes. I'm liking it. It would help if I turned it on. Can y'all still hear me okay? Nice. I'm just going to do it. I might do 2 coats this time. I'll let that dry off for a minute. So what's everybody's plan for this weekend? It's adjustable use. Basically, the way this gun works is this is one of those master airbrush ones. You push it in, and that controls your air pressure. When you pull it back, that's what incorporates it, drinks from the oil here down to paint out. Guys, another one of the people that inspired me to help kind of start doing this is Ugly Dog. If you don't have him, pick him up. Matter of fact, Ugly Dog, you got your links now too. So you guys can drop your links, share yourself out, however you want to do it. Perfectly fine by me. The Chiefs. I'm so sorry, Sunfish King. KC Fish Page, how you doing, buddy? I think this is going to be the Bengals year, though. Thank you, Sharina. Yes, I do believe the Bengals are going to become victorious. No, I'm not going to be able to. I wish I was, trust me. The biggest fish and boat show in Kentucky, yeah, I hate it. I hate that I'm not going to be able to go. I'm not even going to get to go to the farm machinery show this year either. That's something I usually always do too. Polar Bear, how you doing, man? Great to see you. The first one, it took me, depending on what about an hour and a half. But from start to finish, from when I first start painting it till the cure, it's usually about a week. Oh, I don't know, Sunfish. What do you want to put on it? CVA, how you doing? 10 people in the building. I'm living. I'll tell you what, Sunfish King. I will put up a lure. And guys, if you like to help support the channel, if you like what I'm doing, like what the channel's doing, I do have a PayPal and Venmo links in my bio on my community page. Or if one of the mods want to drop that, they can. Feel free to do that. No pressure. You don't have to. Just if you want to help support, you can do that. All proceeds will go towards help funding the channel, and whether it be new fishing trips, fishing gear, lure stuff, you name it, or for challenges that you might want me to do. Ah, he wants to put a sunfish hat on it. You guys, you've heard it here. If the Bengals become victorious, a Sunfish King hack will be coming to Pond Predator on the wall up here. And a custom lure will be coming to Sunfish King if by chance Kansas City wins. If. Alright, got that primed up. These first two I'm going to paint pretty much the same. There you go. Chad knows all about it. put a pink crown on it. I think some fish might like that one. We got Steven in the building. All right, now we've got it primed up, guys. I am going to go with a little bit of pearlized white on the bottom or the belly of it, and I'm probably going to go about halfway up. About halfway up towards the gill plate right there at the lateral line of it. I hope you got a hat big enough for my big head there, Sunfish. Because I do have a big head. Marcus, how you doing, buddy? Marcus is a friend of mine from way back, from my very first days of being on social media fishing. We actually met on Twitter. He's actually from, don't hold it against him, but he is actually a Browns fan. And he's in Ohio too. That's hardcore, Sunfish. I biked 4 miles, if that means it helps anything. $13 people in the house tonight. He'd set that real quick. So what do you think about the idea of following me while I'm making this? I need to start painting lures. Oh, the shrinkage. The shrinkage is real. We're painting up a few things here tonight, Marcus. Guys, I couldn't, hold on one second. Let me put this on there. I'll be right back. I'll bring some into the other room. So y'all talk amongst yourselves. Oh. All right, guys, I'm back. Ursher's Penthouse. Guys, I never knew how relaxing painting could be. I think I'll do one more coat of the pearl white. 11 people in the house today. Hit this one again. Yeah, you're right. I'm trying to lean up, look, go back further like this a little bit. I thought about, once I activate my StreamYard stuff again, to then I can just link up, use my laptop camera and then my GoPro and do it that way. Later, Chris. You got that right. Yeah, Chris has been after me to try a killer white and chartreuse. So that's on the list too. Nine people in here. Something that's going to be happening not just on my channel, but the Eternal Anglers channel as well, is you guys know I'm starting, since I'm back to doing lives again. Sunfish King's another one. Off the Hook Outdoors is another good one. It's doing lives. Alicia's starting her doing lives. So one thing I'm going to do to help everybody out and kind of help get the face out a little bit more is I'm going to have at least one or two of the Eternal Anglers pro staff people on there come up. We'll talk shop a little bit more about themselves. They got something, you know, as far as, you know, fishing tips and advice. We'll do that too. But it's just another way for everybody to get to know everybody a little bit better. You know what? I'm gonna change guns here in just a second. Go ahead and clean this one out. I'll tell you what, if I'll up the ante a little bit, Sunfish King. Well, still we can only tell you so many times to not eat yellow snow if you don't listen. Most definitely. Red and white. Make sure that one's cleaned up before I switch to this other one. for those that are just coming in the chat, this is the one kind of style we're going to be doing right now. Yeah, we'll update it a little bit, or at least I will on my end. If the Chiefs win, and I do mean if the Chiefs win, Sunfish King gets a lure. But if the Chiefs win, Sunfish King can choose somebody out of this chat right now to also receive a lure. A chatterbait? Polar bear, you don't know what a chatterbait is? Have I got one hanging up here? I usually do. Somewhere. I've got one. Or two or three or four of them. Yep. That's spinnerbait. Guys, I promise you, up here I do have a chatterbait somewhere. I'll find it here in a minute. It's like a vibrating jig. I like the micro chatterbaits. But sunfishing is something you'll actually like. Especially since you do a lot of pan fishing as it is. Because I happen to have some right here. One of these bad boys right here. I've caught more fish on a grasshopper, crick hopper bait than anything. This one just happens to be by one of the guys I originally pro staff for. The first custom bait I ever bought, period. Martese lures. You've heard me talk about him a lot in my videos. I call him Picasso. Yeah, he is hands down one of the great lure painters out there. I'll tell you what, they win, I'll give you one of these too, sunfish. Everybody's got to start fishing at some point. We're all beginners at one point in time. Now, don't let Alicia fool you. She's a fish assassin. All right, now we're done with the pearl white on here. I'm going to move to some moss green. Telling you, I've heard stories about what she's done. Yes, sir, Marcus, you definitely need to. Now, this next paint I'm using, it's by Createx also, but it's their branch, it's Wicked. It's a thicker style bait, more pigment, so I do reduce this down a little bit. I'm a fan of the beetle spin too, but I'm also a fan of the caddisfly on a trap magnet. this mixed up. Yeah, I've got plans. I want to get a booth. I'm either going to build a better one or buy one on Amazon and set it up and have it rigged up. Have my cameras and everything set up in there so you guys can go do like a split view, see what I'm doing more. Eight people in here. Hey, I'm about that challenge too. For all the new people that's in the room today, welcome, welcome. We're painting up a square bill here and a nice little medium diver. For guys that you don't know too, we have several other Kentucky anglers in here. One of them who's actually pretty close to me right now, Alicia. She actually lives about 20 minutes from me, give or take a little bit. There we go. And this moss green, I'm just going to go over from the top of the head all the way down to the midline to kind of blend it in with the pearl here. And we'll go about almost halfway down. He's got the eyes of an eagle. Hey, maybe the Chiefs could use you, Sunfish. Believe it or not, Sharina, that is actually an in the mix. When JV was down here last year, we were actually supposed to go and fish together when he was down here. See, it's starting to build up the layer colors now. Let me turn this other light on. There we go. See how it's kind of building it up? And we're just doing that all the way around it. Avocabro is in the house. Well, Sunfish, if we had more, if I didn't have to drive 3 hours to a good actual trout stream, I'd jump on that challenge for you. Hey, Alvin, how you doing? It's okay, Alicia. We will train you in the ways. Alvin, what kind of football fan are you? Are you a Chiefs fan too? Yeah, you better get on it. Well, see, Alvin, I like you all right now. See, if you were a Cowgirls fan or Steelers fan, we definitely couldn't be friends. But you're okay in my book now. I'll let that percolate a little bit and I'll start on this other one. Yep. Do you see where Aaron Rodgers may be ending up? They say he could be going to the Broncos. We have faith in you, Alicia. We have faith. Yellow, orange, and black spots. Yeah. Chiefs win. He'll get a yellow, orange with black spots or black stripes. There you go. So, who watches college basketball and football? And who's your teams? Coastal Fever, how you doing? That's probably Mel and taking over the ugly dog chat. I would expect that from Mel. I'll heat set this one real quick. And throw paint all over the place. Well, as much as I hate to say it, Louisville's in for a hurt this year. All right, this is the one after 2 coats. And we're just going to keep building on it and building on it. Well, honestly, Alvin, I think you're right, but the fact of the matter, I don't think there's going to have to be an overtime, though. Hey, Clayton, how you doing? Welcome to the chat. $11 people in here. So would you like the guys to see this on a weekly deal or more than once a week? Of course, you know, if it was warming up, I'll be doing this on the water. I have. And what I think I might be doing too is eventually, if I get good enough, if y'all want to buy one of these, you'll be more than happy to. But a lot of it's going to be going towards giveaways for the channel, to some other people's channel, which some may be in this channel, this chat right now. But that's the ultimate goal. Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen Clayton. Clayton, have you been in one of my chats before? That's one I don't recognize. Guys, feel free to please grab up everybody that's wearing the blue right now. Grab up each and everybody. Mods, feel free to drop your links if you like. Well, that's perfectly fine too. Tell you what, there is no other big love that goes around this place than the fishing community. Period. I like the whole 5th quarter idea too. And all I'm doing to get the more of the contrast, if some of you guys can see this, yeah, it's a little bit lighter, just basically like the lights, but I'm going and kind of blended it in with the pearl bottom. And then once I get all this done, I'll go over with some either some charcoal black or there's some opaque black a little bit on the top. And that'll pretty much have it done besides the eyes and a little bit more of the stencil work. Well, what's true, Clayton? Or Alicia? Oh, yes. Is he in Kentucky too? Ah, I got you. Is it bad that I get in more trouble at Hobby Lobby now than I do Cabela's? Thanks, Goose. Yeah, it's starting to look pretty good now. See the contrast of it. And I actually started painting this one. This design I just did on a whim. You gotta learn this. And we'll take a little breather for a moment. Clayton, I'm actually just starting. This is probably the 2nd week that I've started doing this. Eventually, that may be a good possibility. You just have to message me if there's something you'd like. Again, I'm still learning, so I'm more than happy to attempt it. But just know, like right now, I'm still pretty green. But a lot of these will be going towards giveaways on my channel and on some of the other ones that are in the building. A lot of this will go towards, if I do make anything, it'll be going right towards the channel, being either be able to go out and do more fishing trips, more gear, more tackle, upgrading my film equipment, paints, lures, stuff like that. All to give back to you guys. I think it looks pretty good. For the new people, yeah, Ugly Dog does some great work too. Great work. Yeah, Richard, hey Dale, how you doing? Richard, Marty actually did me a few UK lures too. Yeah, the main thing is I'm just having fun with it. I mean, you see tons of videos out there of, just regular lure painters. Um, yeah, I learn a lot from them, but 4.ngo, what? Well, we can make that happen there, man. If you're interested in something, you can shoot Ugly Dog a message. You can shoot me a message, and we can go from there. I forgot what I was saying. Oh yeah, Alicia is a bot blocking assassin. Next thing he'll change his name to I'm a Bengals fan. For all you new guys that are in here in the chat right now, I'm painting up several baits right here, but I'm trying to mimic this, try to duplicate this design up. The Bengals will be the one to vanquish the Chiefs. Just remember that. So when it happens, don't get mad, get glad. There you go. We got another person in the Bengals nation. Hey, that's facts. Still, this is what they're looking like right now. Here's the square bill. And then here's the medium diver. And again, this is the ultimate goal, to get as close to this one as I can. I don't know, I might just have to make Sunfish King a Bengals one anyway too, just to send it in there. Give him a bonus one. Now let's see. I don't know if the hooks I'm gonna put on these bad boys. You're gonna be bringing the log with you if you get hooked on the log. Yeah, I'll just put a little bit of opaque black on it. And all my baits will be equipped with, my belief, be the perfect hooks out there. The Trapper tackle hooks. Several of you I know Trapper Tackle. Several of you know the story I have with Trapper Tackle, which is another reason I want to keep using them. The deadliest and sharpest hooks out there. Hooks so sharp they can send your wife and dog to the vet. Well, wife to the ER and dog to the vet to get it removed. Yeah, it should be a good game. Guys, I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Guys, sorry to cut it short, but I've actually got to jump off here. I've got a family emergency thing to go tend to. Thanks for y'all for some those up here and coming in. I appreciate each and every one of you. There will be plenty more live streams maybe tonight. If not tonight, it'll be maybe tomorrow or something down this weekend, and we'll finish these two baits up. And we'll catch you next time. Remember, give a man a fish, feed for a day. What you teach him, and never he go hungry again. Hoo day, go Bengals. Sorry, Sunfish King. Later, guys.